What we cooking tonight? Creamy chicken and rice. Let's get into it. And all we need is chicken broth, cream of chicken soup, rice, and chicken. So we're going to start off with the Uncle Ben's, of course. Long grain rice. And you want to cook that exactly like the box tells you to. Very simple. In goes the rice. In me, I start this recipe with cooking my rice and my chicken first. We want to add a little bit of
You can throw it all into the crock pot if you want to, but
I
like to cook mine
in very small
separately.
pieces. And we're going to start with cooking some, getting some onion and some celery chopped up. Chop, chop, chop. We also want to add some chopped celery. I'm going to chop up some celery, about 2 stalks, into small, very small pieces, because we do not want big pieces of celery in this dish. So this is how we want to chop them up. Very, very, very small pieces. Okay, got it. So after we chop up the celery and onions, there it is, chopped up finely. We want to start boiling up that chicken. You can use any type of chicken thighs, chicken breasts, chicken legs, any type of chicken. I prefer to use chicken breasts because that's my favorite part of the chicken. And how you want to boil these chicken is in a pot of seasoned water. So you want to add garlic salt, pepper, black pepper, salt, garlic salt, onion powder, a little chicken bouillon, and you just fill that pot up until the chicken is covered. And then you want to boil that for a good 45 minutes. And then you also want to cook your rice separately, like I said before. And we wash our rice around here. So if you don't learn anything from this video, learn this. Wash your rice. Anytime you're using rice, you want to wash it. And how you go about doing so is you get a big bowl, put your cooked rice in the bowl. You want to fill it with cold water. Rinse it around. Continue to rinse it. And then you drain it out, just like this. Put a plate over the bowl. Pour out the water. You want to rinse and repeat until your water is no longer cloudy. And this is how you wash rice. We don't play about washing our rice around here. Get into it. We continue to wash our rice again until the water is no longer cloudy. So however long that takes, and for me it takes about 3 good rinse. So doing this 3 times over is what you want to do. Okay, once your rice is nicely rinsed and clean, there it is. Back to your chicken. So that chicken is boiling, smelling all good and everything. Once you boil that chicken for a good 45 minutes or so, and you will definitely be able to tell when your chicken is done, you want to take it out and strain it. There is the rice. And to this rice, we can go ahead and add our chopped celery and onion. We're going to cook everything in a crock pot. So while you are preparing the rice and chicken, you want to go ahead and preheat your oven at 350 so you can just pop that baby right on in there. And there is your chicken. So you want to chop up this chicken in bite-sized pieces. And then after you chop up all your chicken, you want to start putting it all in the crock pot. So you want to start by dumping that rice back into the crock pot. All seasoned good with that celery and onion. Get it all in there. And then back in goes your chicken pieces. And in goes some chicken broth. And you want to fill the pot until all the food is covered, basically. You know, we don't want anything to be too dry around here. So mix that all up. And then in goes a little seasoning, a little black pepper. A little bit of onion powder. Some garlic powder. And some chicken bouillon powder. And then in with that goes a can of cream of chicken soup. 1 or 2 cans will do it, but you know, 1 is great for me. Sometimes you got to get in there with a spoon and dig that soup out. In goes the Campbell's cream of chicken soup. And you just want to stir that soup around with the chicken broth, the chicken and rice. Make sure it's all incorporated before you throw it in the oven. And in the oven it goes. And you want to cook this for about an hour or so. Let it cream is what you want to do. So it's cooking, and 30 minutes in, I'm just going to give it a little stir. Smells delish. And there it is. Creamy chicken and rice. Get into it. And don't forget to like and subscribe.